The three-day World Cultural Festival organized by Sri Sri Ravi Shankar's Art of Living Foundation will begin in Delhi today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to inaugurate the World Cultural Festival. 35 lakh people are expected to participate in this extravaganza. Preparations are on in full swing. The Art of Living Foundation has taken, meanwhile, a complete U-turn and has agreed to pay the 5 crore rupee penalty slapped on it by the National Green Tribunal. The foundation has sought 3 weeks' time to cough up the fine. This comes after Sri Sri Ravi Shankar had struck a defiant note while speaking to India Today yesterday, saying that he would go to jail but not pay up this fine. The NGT at today's hearing reprimanded him for his statement. The Green Court, after granting 3 weeks to Art of Living, has now put a fresh condition. The NGT says if Art of Living fails to pay 25 lakhs by today, then the grant of 2.5 crore by the government will be attacked. Let's get a word from Anusha Soni, who's with us live from the national capital. Anusha, the Green Tribunal saying that if Art of Living fails to pay 25 lakhs by this evening, it will attach the 2.25 crores government grant. There is, of course, a fear that after the festival gets over, the Art of Living Foundation will not pay up the fine imposed, considering that Sri Sri Ravi Shankar had said that on record yesterday.
Well, Simi, as you pointed out, this has been a complete U-turn as far as the Art of Living Foundation is concerned at the National Green Tribunal. When the National Green Tribunal asked the foundation very categorically that did Sri Sri Ravi Shankar made a statement like that in the press that he will go to jail but not pay up the fine, the council said that the statements in the press have been distorted and he has not said anything like that, which is in complete contradiction to what he was saying on record on India Today. Also the fact that they have said that they are ready to pay the 5 crore penalty. They have given an undertaking to the National Green Tribunal that in the matter of 4 weeks they are going to go ahead and pay this fine. As of now, before the event start, NGT has cut them some slack and said that deposit 25 lakh rupees. However, the petitioners and the environmental activists who were a part of this case were apprehensive of the fact that once the event is over, will they pay the rest of the fine or not? And what about these 25 lakh? What if this money doesn't come today? To which the NGT responded by saying that the Cultural Affairs Ministry has given them a grant of about 2.5 crore. We'll attach that grant. Other than the penalty bit, Simi, very shortly, also on the garbage disposal, also on the kind of, enzymes which were being released in the river Yamuna, very specific guidelines have been issued, and DDA, Central Pollution Control Board, and also the Delhi Pollution Control Board has been asked to make sure that they do regular site inspections.
Anusha, thanks so much for that update. We're going to keep coming back to you for more. Meanwhile, the World Cultural Festival starts this evening, leaving environmentalists unhappy with a wrong precedence, which they say is being set by allowing this event to take place on the sensitive Yamuna floodplains. Maha Siddiqui explains what their basic concern is and the guidelines issued by the Environment Ministry to minimize the damage.
Despite much protest by environmentalists, the World Culture Festival organized by Sri Sri Ravi Shankar's Art of Living Foundation has got the go-ahead by the National Green Tribunal, although with an interim fine of 5 crore rupees. But the concerns and fears of the environmentalists are not unfounded, and it pertains to this temporary structure that has come up in the fragile Yamuna floodplains. The construction machines, the n number of cars that have been coming in and out of this area, and the sheer footfall of this entire event will lead to the flattening of the Yamuna floodplains, the flattening of the surface. Now, what the floodplains essentially do is that they absorb the excessive water from the rivers during flooding. That absorption capacity is reduced if the surface is flattened, and that can be a major cause of concern for any city. Now, looking at all these concerns, what the Environment Ministry has done is issue specific guidelines. The first guideline is with regards to the waste management. As you can see behind me, temporary toilets and kitchens have come up. What has been told to them is that all the liquid effluents from these places should be packed in containers and be taken away to sewage treatment plants. All the solid waste, as you can clearly see, it's already come up here, and more of it will come up once people start trooping in. Also, once this temporary structure is taken off, all the solid waste should also be packed in covered containers and be taken away from this place. Moreover, with the sheer footfall in this place, there is bound to be a lot of dust flying around in this area. This is the loose soil that is likely to be created, reducing the quality of the ambient air. So what the Environment Ministry has said is that there should be constant sprinkling of water so that this loose dust is not generated. But one will have to wait till the 13th to see whether these guidelines that have been issued to reduce the impact of environmental damage to this very sensitive floodplain is actually complied with by all the authorities, the foundation, as well as the other agencies of the government, including the DDA, that gave the go-ahead to this function in the Yamuna floodplains. With camera person Sanjeev, this is Maha Siddiqui in Delhi for India Today.
Even as environmentalists raise their concerns, preparations are on in full swing for the World Cultural Festival, with people from over 153 countries expected to attend the mega event. India Today's Anindya Banerjee spoke to some tourists who are attending this function. Take a look.
Art of Living's World Cultural Festival has not only generated interest in India but also across the world. People have come all the way till here from very far. May I know, sir, that where have you come from?
From Russia.
Okay.
From Siberia, Krasnoyarsk.
You have come for only for this?
Only for festival. Then we are going to Bangalore to courses.
Okay. What do you have come from, ma'am?
Russia, Krasnoyarsk, Siberia.
This is family. This come all the way from Netherlands. Sir, I believe you have come all the way from Netherlands. Have you come only for this?
Yes, we want to have peace all over the world, all in love. That's what we want to send to the world. What is happening now.
And you think that Sri Sri Ravi Shankar is going to achieve that through this?
It's like a drop. It's gonna bigger and bigger and bigger. That's the change.
You have come all the way from Netherlands. What brings you here? What is the speciality of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar that makes a person come all the way from Netherlands to here in Delhi?
It's not the first time we come here, but it's probably the thing my husband already told us, the message of love and peace and one world family. That's it, I think.
Well, those are the core values of love and peace of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar that seems not only being reverberating in India but also across the world. That's why you see people far from Europe, as far from US, even parts from Russia. They have come all the way to here in Delhi just to attend this festival for 3 days. From New Delhi with Anil Jaiswal, Anindya Banerjee for India Today.
Not everyone in our country is allowed to default on a bank loan. While billionaire Vijay Mallya is sitting abroad after defaulting on a bank loan worth 9,000 crores, a poor farmer from Thanjavur in Tamil Nadu was brutalized.
So this time it's going to be me who's going to be talking to you.
It's going to be me who's going to tell you what's new from the world of technology. We have news, we have reviews, and we have Sahil doing the Redmi Note 3 review. And